Very good.
The 14th of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura. Okay,
Oh, good morning again. Rabbi Shlomo First Team Yeshiva Samanashi here, our second share this morning. Mr. Brewer, Hilkus Natilas Yadam. If I have you by your side, I just want to ask you, we're going to probably finish up soon the Pirkei Avos, and we're going to switch to probably Chavos Lavavos. I'll be preparing things for that. There was a thought to maybe have some kind of a get together to have a kind of a basim or something like that, but I'm not sure if the timing for everyone's convenient. I don't know if what do you think? I mean, probably the best time for me would be maybe like a Motzi Shabbos or something like that. Um, I don't know if people are really interested. I'm not sure if we should do it, we shouldn't do it. What any ideas? What's your take on that?
um, well, Motzi Shabbos is good for me. I would think most people would be okay with that. Um, we could do it here if you want. Um, I could drive people. I think we could. I think it's practical. I think we could do it.
Uh, All right, let me talk to some other people. I'd invite Rabbi Fairman also, Rabbi Levitt, and you know Rabbi London. Invite everyone be invited. Anyone who wants to come can come. Okay, Leonetta, let me work on it a little bit. We'll see, Leonetta, what to do.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
I think it'd be good to get
Uh,
together. We haven't seen each other, all of us, in a while.
yeah, it's been yeah, right. True enough. Okay, let's forge ahead and we'll see what happens in terms of that. We'll start working on that. Okay, so again, we're in Kuf Samig Dalid.
Right. I think we were doing the Mishnah Berura.
Right.
We're
It, pro-
in
it
Aleph.
pro yeah, it probably pays to um review the Mechaber and the Ramah. So if you don't mind, let's just go over the Mishnah Brew, the Mechaber and the Ramah.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to mention to you. Sorry about yesterday. It came up suddenly, and I didn't get a chance to tell you, but I had to take my car in to the shop.
Hmm.
Thankfully, nothing more serious than that. But it turned out it had a bad water pump, so uh,
Ah. Mhm.
it took all day to fix it. I was there all day. Um,
Yeah, I remember those times, just hanging around the garage waiting for the car to be fixed. I remember those times.
right, yeah, and so now the next thing is I have to get it inspected, and that's going to happen in Mitzvah Hashem Thursday morning. I made an
Uh-huh.
appointment for 7 o'clock, so they estimated 2 hours. So
Wow.
hopefully I'll be back here, around maybe like around 9:15, 9:30. So I'll be in
Okay.
class.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you then. Hopefully you get done early.
Okay, so let's see. The Mechaber, Notain Adam Yadav Shacharis, U Masneh Alehem Hayom Afilu Shalo Bishas Hadechak Uvilvad Shalo Yasiach Daiso Mayhem. So he washes his hands in the morning. Uh, if he washes his hand in the morning with a conditional statement, um, for all of the day, even uh, if it's not a time of an emergency, uh, only that he should not divert his mind from them.
Right.
So if he washes his hand and he says on condition that this goes for the whole day, then it works as long as even if it's not an emergency, it works as long as he maintains his focus and doesn't let his hands get dirty or be, acquire tumor.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
below Yitan fame, and the Ramah says he can't get dirty.
Right.
Ve'im mayim mitzuyim low, and if water is commonly available to him, tov sheyachazor v'yitol yadav. It's good that he goes back and washes his hands. Aval lo yivarech, but he doesn't bless. So, in other words, if he's gonna eat bread for breakfast, he washes his hands, says a bracha, eats bread. He has this condition. When lunchtime comes, he should wash his hands again, but not say a bracha.
Right. But we're gonna see there's a when it says he's washing his hands for the morning, apparently this is gonna be we'll see what the Ramah says. It could be according to what the Chabro says, you're right. Meaning apparently anytime when he's gonna be washing, even if he's washing for food, he can make this tonight and it'll work. According to the Ramah, it doesn't seem to work if he's going to be washing for food. Let's see the Ramah. Take a look.
V'ha dimahagei tanai vadai binatila she'ena tzarech achila dumya dinatilas shacharis. So the Ramah says, and this that it is his custom to make it.
No, that this Tanai, right? This Tanai that it helps is dafka specifically in a washing she'enet tzorach achila, which is not needed for, is not a required washing for food. Duma the netilas shaka, similar to the washing of your hands for when you when you get up.
But I don't understand. What's the condition got to do with anything? When you wake up, you wash your hands. Even without a condition, you don't wash them again.
Right, but the question is, you want what you did in the beginning of the day to help for you what you need to wash your hands for at 10:30 in the morning, right?
Well, you get up and you wash your hands.
Right.
Uh, Now at 10:30, why are you going to wash your hands again?
Okay, so we'll see. According to the Ramah, you're not washing for food. You're not washing for food. It's some other, maybe for davening. You have to wash your hands for davening, right?
Uh-huh. So you wash your hands for davening, you're not going to say a bracha because you made a condition?
Right, because you already since you wash your hands and you made a condition that the original washing should be working for you now, you can't make a bracha because you did your washing already.
But you wouldn't make a bracha anyway when you wash when you wash for davening. Do you make a bracha normally?
No, so that's what the Mishna is going to have to clarify this. There's some type of we're not getting the whole picture from the Ramah what's going on here, because he's saying that the well again you have to remember that point about making a bracha was mentioned by the Machaber. The Ramah seems to be having a different opinion about things over here. Right? So according to the Machaber, it's turning out according to the Machaber, you wash in the morning and you can, in fact, yes, wash in the morning, and therefore that will cover you for all the washings you have to do later in the day, even for eating, as long as you don't make a bracha on the food that, or on the washing that you're washing, right? But
Right.
according to the Ramah, it does not work for food. So there's not. You're right. There's no relevance of the bracha when it comes to the Ramah.
Okay. Um, okay. Let's see. Aval im notel litzorech achila lo mahane tenai ba'osa natila. But if he washes for his needs, uh,
Right.
uh, for I'm sorry, for the needs of eating, uh, what's mahane?
It helps him. It works.
Okay, so it doesn't help uh, to make a condition uh, on that washing.
It's going to be for eating, right? For eating, it will not help you.
I'm so confused.
Okay. Okay, where should we start?
As far as I know, the only time you're going to say a bracha is when you're washing for eating. So
Right, but
what is it talking about? It says it doesn't help for eating. What does it help for? There's nothing else.
no, but again, the Mechaber says the Ramah did not mention anything about brachas because he doesn't have to. It's only the Mechaber that mentioned about brachas. Because according to the Mechaber, it works for food. According to the Ramah, it doesn't work for food.
So when the Ramah says lo mechane tanai ba'osa natila, it doesn't help to make a condition on that washing. What washing is he talking about?
Well, the only we're talking about the first original washing he's washing in the morning.
Right.
Right. So that's where you're supposed to make your conditional statement. Now, according to the Machaber, that'll help you the whole day through, whether you're eating, whether you're not eating. Anytime you need to wash your hands and you don't, right? That first washing is going to help for you. According to the Ramah, as long as you don't make a bracha, you don't have to make a bracha. According to the Ramah, it's not going to help you for any washing that you need to do for washing for eating.
Okay, so you wash your hand. You get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You wash your hands.
Right.
Um, you get dressed. Uh, you go to a shear. The shear ends. It's 8 o'clock. It's time to daven. You made a tanai when you washed your hands at 6 that this goes for the whole day, and you were careful about your hands during the intervening 2 hours. So now you're not going to wash your hands before you daven. Correct?
Right.
Okay, so now it says lo mehane tanai ba'osa natila. So does that mean that actually the Tanah you made at 6 does not work for the one at 8? And therefore you do have to wash your hands before you daven?
No, that's a washing for food. It doesn't help this tonight for washing for food.
Oh, only for washing for food. I see. It does help for washing for davening.
Right.
I get it. Okay. Okay. That's why it says L'torech achila.
Right.
If you wash for the needs of achila, it doesn't help for that blessing. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Mr. Berura, or do we want to quit for the day?
we can start. Let's see. Um, we started. We did Aleph. But maybe I think we'll have time for base. Maybe
Okay,
it
I think
works.
we were. Afilu shlo bishas ha-hadchak, even if it's not a time of emergency. V'yesh min ha-poskim shekasvu de'ein lehakel bazeh ki im bishas hadchak. So there are those poskim uh, that they write uh, that there is not uh, what is hakel,
That to be lenient about this.
the limit.
No, to be lenient.
Oh, lenient. That there is not to be lenient about this because if it's a time of emergency.
Keep him only in a time of emergency, meaning even though we just got through saying them according to Machaber, there's no problem. There's no even if it's no emergency, can still rely on this. So those postscripts that say no, it's only reliable if there is an emergency.
So if there's an emergency, then uh, we don't need a leniency
Right.
because the emergency is the leniency.
That's right.
Kigon sheholech b'derech vayarei shelo yimtza sham mayim. For example, he goes on the way, uh, and he sees that he can't find water. So that's an emergency. V'chein kishioshev ba'agala im ovdei gelulim ve'ein mamtinin alav kishe yered v'chafes achar mayim. And therefore, what is this word kishayoshev? When he's dwelling?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry?
Kishi Kishiyorid, Kishiyorid, right? He's going to be there are those that are giving the example, right? Let's say he's on the what's the Shastacha? He's on the road on a journey, and he's in a wagon, some type of vehicle with a bunch of goyim. Ve'ein mamtinin alav kishiyard, and they will not wait for him if he gets off the wagon and lechapesh achramayim and starts looking for water. That's chashiv shastachak. That's considered shastachak.
I see. They won't wait until he goes and searches for water. Chashiv sha'as hadchak. This is considered to be a time of emergency. Af shehu yodea sheyesh mayim b'derech hahi. Even if he knows that there is water on the path, on the road. Umehani notel shacharis umasneh. And this is a case where he washed shacharis with a condition.
Right.
So in other words, when he gets up in the morning, he knows he's going to take a trip, and he knows he might run into trouble. That's when he makes this condition.
Right.
Va'ayin lekamei sof sa'if katan di ma shekasvu kisavnu bazet. And look further on at the end, at the last paragraph, the small one. I'm sorry, cotton Dalid. At what it is written there.
Right. He's gonna discuss this more in detail later on. Okay. All right. Very good.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay. Thank you, Lou.
How's
Good to see you.
the book coming?
I just sent it with the proofreaders